We have a problem. So you see what had happened was I needed a beacon, and so I got wither skulls, and knew my dad had made a wither cheese the wither kind of stick the wither and make him suffocate in the end, and so I put it in that, and I figured things would be fine, and then I whacked it, and the wither came out of the end, and was in the end, and then I ran away. And so now I have to kill the wither in the end before it goes through the portal and comes back to our spawn point. It would be bad. It would be our storage system. My dad has worked hard on that. He's fixed it so many times. It would be very bad. So I've prepped myself. I've got so much prep. I've got so much prep. Look at all this prep. I got milk for days. You've never seen so much milk. I'm just a dairy farmer at this point. Taking my shirt because boy howdy, are you not gonna catch me with underprepared chest gear. I'm not losing another elytra. I lose an elytra every time I go out to get more elytras. I'm wearing a chest plate. You can't stop me. Why would you stop me? I don't know. But okay, I have my backup gear here, and I have backup arrows, and I need a bow. Oh no, I have a bow. I expect this to go poorly. Take one. Now where is this guy? I actually have no idea. Last I saw, he was way up in the sky. I was trying to spear him, okay? It didn't go well. Oh! Found him. There he is. Oh goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, it's on. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go. Okay, right now he has not spotted me at all, apparently. Oh no, I might have been spotted. What's this? What? Oh, I've looked at one. Oh no, oh no. Oh, fear. Okay, I think he's forgotten about me, which is kind of good, but I also need him to come down. Hawkeye. Oh, Hawkeye. Nope. Hawkeye. No. Hawkeye. Oh. Hawkeye. Hawkeye. Okay, forget this. We're gonna get closer. Never felt like such a cold guy in my life. Oh. Oh. Oh, I can't believe I've done this. You guys are not the droids I am looking for. Hey. Hey, fight me instead. Hey, come fight me. Ow. I'm getting hit. Oh no. Boy, oh boy. Oh, there's two of them. Yeah, this is about how I expected this to go. Hey, Wither. Why don't you pick on someone who's even less your size than those Endermen? Has he noticed me? Oh, he's coming closer. Oh, he's noticed me for sure. Oh no. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's E. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. I can. Whoa, no. I'm gonna eat. Okay, everything's fine. Ow. Oh, I'm withered. Oh, drink milk. You gotta get milk. Okay, we got our milk. We're good. We're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna get this out. Oh, okay. We're withered again. Everything's fine. Everything is still fine. We could just get him. We could just simply. I have no idea how much health I have. We could out. Run away. Okay, and now we're good. And now we're unwithered. What do you mean? Okay, nice. Got him. Get him again. No. Get him. Yes. Yes. Get him. Yes. Oh, I won't own my health. Snack time. Ow. Is someone... Stop it. We have the same enemy. You should stop. Oh, this guy's healed so much because I'm bad at game. Ow. Get him. Get him. Get him. Yes. We should almost be at the next bit. Oh, that's it. I think that's it. That's the phase 2, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think this is melee. This is melee, right? I can only hit him. I think I can only hit him. Please don't look at the Enderman. Get sorted. Oh. Netherite is good, but I need the food. Oh, come on. We're so low on health, both of us. Please. If I can do this in one go, that would be ideal. Easy peasy. Okay. Honestly, that could have gone much, much worse. I really thought that was going to take so many tries. The last time I tried to defeat the Wither on my, personal survival world, it went poorly. Really, really poorly. I died so many times in a cave, and I lost all my gear, and it was bad, and, but now this worked. And moral of the story, chest plates are good. Didn't need any of this, apparently. Over-prepared way too much. I'll ask my dad if this is a functional thing later, or if I'm just using it wrong.
Sir, can I help you? Oh, why have you come over here? One of you was bad enough over here! Oh, they're dropping like flies. So here's why I needed that beacon. I am out here in the... Back there behind me is the mesa. In front of me, just a whole bunch of coral. And in fact, there was a lot more coral out and about this area, and I've been harvesting it slowly. But as you can imagine, that's a slow process, and having a beacon around has sped it up greatly. I do keep having to move the beacon, but you know, things are going pretty well in terms of gathering some coral. I'm gonna need a lot of this. Also, since the last video, I have downloaded VoxyMod, and so you can actually see home base way back over there. That's the Mushroom Island, and also there's a jungle next to it. You can see various farms pointing up in the sky that I may now have to beautify. The jury's out on whether I like this or not. I can see for miles and miles, and that is a blessing and a curse. Pretty much the big issue boils down to this. Like, Cherry Boat was kind of standing on its own in the ocean for a long time. Now you can see not only the ocean monument behind it, but also the jungle beyond that. And now makes it look like much shallower water, and like, it's kind of nice that I can see so many things, but also now all the ugly stuff that was far away is very visible. So yeah, we'll see how I feel about it. My dad was also having strong opinions about being able to see so much Mushroom Island, which right now I haven't actually unlocked a lot of it on VoxyMod, so I can't see a ton of the Mushroom Island. But boy howdy, can I land on top of this? The answer was no. So right now I can't see a lot of the Mushroom Island, but if you can see really, really far, it is very busy to the eyeballs. Anyway, the reason I want to gather so much coral is because of this city, because I either have a lot of hubris or, no, yeah, I have a lot of hubris, and I might regret this, but we'll see. Essentially, coral is something I've always wanted to build with, but, you know, there are obvious limitations to coral, such as has to be near water. In this case, I'm building near water anyway. So I'm gonna try and see how far I can make coral work, how far I can stretch it. Can I make a city out of honestly predominantly coral? And it's not gonna be like solely coral. I am definitely going to incorporate like probably a lot of other colorful blocks, as well as just, you know, prismarine. Prismarine is gonna make a lot of sense. Is the moon big? But yeah, this is gonna be why I need so much coral. So far I've been mining coral for I feel like a couple of days, and I've got roughly 5 shulker boxes. So that's how that's going so far. But if we're going to be building an entire city out of coral, I'm going to need a lot of coral. And so that's what we're doing out here. And, where am I? There. Zoo! Zoo. Guys, it's the zoo. It's the zoo. The zoo's in town. Oh my goodness. Ow. We got a zoo. I feel like I need to sleep, but I don't know. Oh god, hang on. I need to go get a bed. Get out of here. Yep. I know exactly what this is. This is Scar's zoo gate from literally last season, season 10. This is where the panda go. Although there instead is a cat and a pig. Okay, I'll allow it. What's beyond this? A single chicken. Not gonna lie, this is less good than Scar's base. But you know, a lot of things in life are less good than Scar's base. This is so much bigger than I thought it was. I don't know, like when you're, hang on, because when you're just kind of watching Scar fly around, it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's a cool zoo base. But when you get up close and not in person per se, but like when you yourself, the character, are right here and this is the size of the U, oh my gosh, that's big. This is one of those moments that's like, this is so cool and also so, what's the word? Because, oh my god, how do you even get here? I mean, okay, I know he didn't get there overnight and he had to practice a long time, but I'm not here yet. There are cats meowing out here. There is a car meowing outside. Oh, this is so cool. What is that? Is that bookshelves? One thing I always have loved is how Scar does topiary. Like, he's just so good at, like, extremely manicured plants and gardens. The lawn is a classic. Yep, this plant. That's very Scar. Oh, he's got this. Okay, wait. This is what I was trying to do out front of the Mushroom Island. We've got the coral being used as plants. I guess when you put it behind more leaves, it sort of disguises the fact that these themselves are not leafy. And like, they're on top of what they're on top of. You just have to hide the water under there. And I guess having the regular pattern of them also helps because then it makes it, again, look like a very tailored sort of garden situation. I guess it's a theme park garden, which makes a lot of sense for a good time with Scar. I do want to look at these, like, I don't know why, like, structural supports have become so fascinating to me in Minecraft, but like literally this like podium, this pedestal right here, this is very cool. The things that people do with stairs somehow feels like sorcery. Like I look at Gem's Nether Hub in season 11 and I'm like, your stairs all over the place. How do you stare that hard? You're winning the staring contest. But I like what's going on here. I don't know how to describe any of this must have been a butt to place. He's also got like a bunch of wall action where I usually think of walls as being like so much pushback compared to just full blocks. But in this case, it just comes across as like, that's just texture. I think because this structure is so large, the wall additions are just texture. I see that's mostly granite with some polished stuff sprinkled throughout. This is such a big archway. Oh, hello. I need to get a closer look at this rooftop. Okay, we got some flags. We've got some white flags and also a red up top over there. How has he incorporated like 7 different blocks into a 5-block flag? Like there's diorite, there's wool, I think it's snow, and I assume that's quartz. Over there I'm seeing calcite. How do you think of these things? How do you think of these things? Yes. I'm sorry. What? Why have you done this? Was he that rich last? I guess he was. That's wild. That's just casually there. Oh my gosh, there's another. Oh my gosh, there's 3 more. This dome is wild. This is a cool dome. It's like, it's not quite dome, another one. It's like not quite dome shaped, but it's like roof shaped. I don't know how to describe the difference with that. We've got stripped warp thing. I'm seeing also that this roof top, I'm seeing also that the tower on the right is completely not the same as the tower on the left, but like in every way possible. It's wider, it's shorter, it's got a different roof. It's also got like what's the word called? Not turrets, but like the it's doing something really fun here with the gates that is sort of like complementing it. What is that? Oh, it is not Scar safe. Okay, these are obviously bookshelves. These are... Oh, okay, well, it was a loom. Specifically the side. I should have recognized that. But also, hello. Welcome to inside. There's so much dirt in here. Okay, I found a bed. It's so chaotic in here in such an asymmetrical way. What is this nub for? Nothing. It doesn't look like it's for anything. This is actually kind of wild. Because I think of Scar as being this, like, master builder and, like, fair, but at the same time, it's like, this is an extremely regular person kind of interior. And by regular person, I do mean there is structural dirt. There are zombies. Like, there's something about the chaos inside. Like, there's just a random dirt there. That's kind of comforting. It's not, like, overly polished and perfect, like a pro builder you imagine would be. It's dirt. There's dirt in there. And, like, chaotic blocks and, like, no one's gonna see it and so it doesn't matter kind of vibe. And there's just whatever in there. Oh, he's also done the classic, like, the windows. He's done the cool windows, which I don't think I even realized when I watched the video. Oh, that's a lot of chaos in there. But it's like, we got honey, and then I think behind it there must be a light source because I definitely saw it glowing at night, but it gives it this, like, soft glow. Oh my goodness. How do you even detail this hard without a happy gas? I can't imagine happy gas existed yet. And then down here we've got where the ticket sellers are, or at least in theory it looks like it's closed. I never until this moment thought that mud looked like glass, but no, yeah, that's totally a closed park window. And don't even get me started on the arches. It's so simple. It's just a crisscrossing little grid thing of, like, it's wall and then it's gate, and it looks like I thought this was archways. It kind of looks like archways just because of how the gates connect to the walls. That's really cool. Honestly, these archways are emulating what I want to do with either the Sky Palace or the ballroom in terms of, like, having these big sweeping archways. Oh, I just realized what he's done here. Look at this. The bottom bit, the bottom section of 3, that's 4 wall tall. And then this middle bit, that's 3 wall tall. And the top bit, 2 wall tall. He's doing forced perspective to make it look taller. That's cool. At any rate, there are some inspirations to take here. Number one, I actually really like the asymmetry of this. I think it gives the zoo so much character that I don't even know if I clocked when it's a big old leaf in my face. It definitely gives this a lot of character. Number two, I can't see this without imagining big Stitch eyes and ears. Number three, the archways. I want to steal the heck out of that. I know that prismarine walls exist, and we're gonna use it. Number four, the bases. Yeah, I like the base a lot. I wonder if we can even, like, sort of combine the coral garden in back with the topiary out front. Like, namely, if we could put coral flowers, well, you know what I mean. If we could put coral flans? Hello? If we could put coral fans in here, and then also topiary, I mean, that would be the best of both worlds, wouldn't it? Okay, so lots to think about. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I watch the videos and I wonder what possessed you to make a 2-second time lapse out of what had to have been, like, surely this took days. How have you time lapsed it? I'm spending more time looking at this thing than you did in your video. What do you mean? And again, IRL is a strong word because I am in a Minecraft. But God, that's huge. All right, let's take what we can from here and see what we can make. Today, I'd like to focus on sort of structuring and maybe even building out this top bit here. Now, last time I mentioned that I want to make it sort of maybe like a ballroom or a palace. Actually, no, I think specifically the area down there at the bottom, I was thinking ballroom, and the one up here, I was thinking palace, which is why we made a bunch of skull capping, why we kind of tried to figure out how palettes work, although they are difficult. But for right now, I think we're going to focus on structuring this thing and, yeah, seeing what we can come up with. I'm going to... I've gathered a bunch of stuff, and I think I'm just going to go for it. I'm just going to see what happens. Obviously, there's a lot more prismarine here that I can also use. We're going to see what happens. We're going to do our best. We're just going to wing it and see how it goes. Let's do it. I'm really not convinced I like this. I mean, okay, so what I've been doing is I've been putting circles around the edge of things in the form of towers, and the towers, they are different size. And then I decided I didn't like it, and so I made some of them flat, but then I didn't like that either, and so I made some of them round again. Like this one, I rounded out so there were weird corners. That part was not in the replay because I didn't do replay mod for all of it because it was fighting with the other mod. It'll load eventually. The name of the mod, it's gonna load. It's loading right now. Voxy. Yeah, Voxy and replay mod, we're getting to just an all-out brawl in my computer, and so not a lot of time lapses this time. But yeah, there's a bunch of like circular bits from down here. It's kind of gnarly. I'm very torn about this. I did want it to be a little bit funky, but this might be too funky. I want it to have like cool archways and stuff, and I don't know if that's possible anymore with all these curves. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might just like keep rolling with it and see if it works out. We'll see. We'll see, man. I don't know. I think there'll be a lot of geometry to the down here area, so maybe that's... Oh, why is there a creeper out there? Don't do that. I think there's gonna be a lot of geometry though to the city area, and so I don't want to over geometry. There is more mobs. I don't want to over geometry that thing up there. I want it to be different in some way. Maybe it's artsy. I don't know, man. I don't know. I also was considering different angles of how you can see things, and as you can see, Voxymod is super not on at the moment. This is the angle at which I will usually be seeing a thing, aka coming in from the mainland, which is okay. I feel like it's not fully taking advantage of perspective. Like, it would make sense for that back one over here to be the tallest. So I might raise this one up a lot and possibly shrink some of the ones over there. Actually, yeah, let's do that right now. The building of this place has been a lot of me pulling out circle reference chart and referring very heavily to that. Things are going pretty well. I think I also want to raise that low back curve. Okay, I'm liking that more. I do kind of worry the whole thing should be taller. Actually, here's the thing. I feel like with the structure up top, originally I was planning for it to be palace versus down here more so ballroom. Right now, I feel like the entire time I've been putting this together, I've been thinking ballroom. So that's annoying. I might just have to change it to be ballroom. Although maybe I can still make it make sense. I mean, these towers are tall enough to have rooms in. Potentially if this is gonna be a palace, the towers overall might need to be taller. I think for now we'll call floor plan good, and maybe we'll add more towers to the middle bit, we'll see. Well, let's run with this. How are we feeling about this? Do we think that works? I think it's working, but I'm not totally sure. Maybe if I just simply do it more. Bad, very bad, very, very bad. It's bad. Bad out here. No. Oh, okay. I need to light this up better. Okay, let me explain. It's been an amount of time since the end of the last time lapse that you saw. Here's what we got going on right now. It took me a while to get here. Some of the differences you might notice is that there's a lot more roundness to what's going on here. I had a lot of like circles originally because I was going for a symmetry, but it looked bad. And so I got rid of a bunch of the small curves and put in bigger curves like so. So that's going a little bit better now. Also went ahead and gave us this little tongue to land on. It's essentially a flight landing pad. I think this is good because it gives some part of it purpose. Like honestly, I was struggling with a lot of this build until I built this landing pad, because then at least some part of it had a reason to be here. But what I've been working on is a couple towers that have various domes up top, trying to figure out if these should be closed walls or more open, or like how much window to have. One thing I didn't even realize was that we have prismarine walls, but not prismarine brick wall, which the difference is this is the prismarine brick, this is just prismarine. And the problem with that is that prismarine itself, it changes color, right? And that's fun, but also it's really annoying because I do not know where to put that on a gradient. But yeah, I've been trying to put little windows like this. Varying success. I don't love how this one looks. I think the fact that it's as wide as it is means that it doesn't really look like an archway. It just kind of looks bad. I've also got this thing going on here. This is looking... So it's looking a little bit better. I like how the gates line up in such a way that it does look like an arch. However, there's no good way to make these connect, because if I'm trying to connect them with gates, then the pillars have to be right next to each other, but it's on a curve, and I do not know what to do about that. Otherwise, there's been a fair bit of trying to figure out domes. This one was the first one I think I did. It's very skulky. It's very skulkful. That is a skulk dome. Honestly, I was pretty proud of it. I just kind of wung it. This one over here is a little bit different. I actually like it a lot. It's got a little bit of a ridge in between the top layer and the under. There's obviously got to be stuff underneath to hold that thing up. I also have this one which has a little bit more glass in it. I think the idea was to try and soften the curves of it. I don't know how well it worked. It is just here. Been experimenting with different ways to fill in the gaps. I kind of like this, but it's also kind of blockier than I wish it would be. Continuity mod is not a thing I have at the moment. Walls have been good here, but I can hardly put that everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, it's been a struggle. And there's been a lot of self-doubt, and I don't know how to build. Like, obviously I kind of do, but also I kind of don't. And I'm new to this, and like, I've told you this. You aren't expecting pro builder Astra. If you're going to expect a pro builder, you're going to a green or a scar or a gem or a B-dubs, or you're probably going to hermit, honestly. Like, you're not probably coming here. And I feel like y'all are open to that, and then there's me. Not to get like TMI, but perfectionism has always been a thing for me, and it's certainly coming into play here, which is why I haven't actually been time-lapsing this, because I really just needed the space to figure this out, and make it and let it be weird and bad. But also, did that make for good YouTube? No, because it didn't make for any YouTube. I didn't record it. Also, there's stairs here, and I have distinct memory. I can connect specific parts of this build two specific things I was watching. Like that dome, that was Taskmaster. I was watching a lot of Taskmaster season, I think 15. It could be 16, I'm not sure. Remember digging out these windows while watching the VOD of Jem making friendship bracelets with Scar. Oh yeah, also, I've also made a bunch of beacons just to literally go through those towers and make it look cool. I need to show you something. Yeah, so I just really need you to see how Gemini Tay makes beacons because I thought it was unhinged. It turns out it's actually kind of awesome. So first you go to your center. You find the center of where you're going to have your beacon tower. And then you pillar up 4. And then beacon. And that's it. No, it's not. But that's your center block, right? And then around it, you're going to need to go as high. So we'll do this. And then once you got that, you put the next row in. And this really works for me because I never know how big a beacon is. But this simply tells me. Because I know for sure it's 4 tall. I couldn't tell you what the square is, but it's 4 tall. And then you go 2 and then you go 1. And basically you're building it inside out. My dad took one look at what I was doing with this. And he said it was unhinged. And last row. And just like that, one fully formed pyramid where you know exactly where the center was, and it's good to go, and then you just simply have to boop, and boop, and you're good to go. Yeah, no, it seems deeply unhinged, but it's actually so much better than whatever I was doing before, which was like layer by layer, because I don't know how big that last layer is. What is that, 7? 9? Who knows? I don't know. I can't count. Oh yeah, in case you were wondering, I also have Voxy mod off at the moment because it was getting into a fist fight with replay mod and I couldn't unplayable. Also, I want to catch you up on the other things my dad's been up to in the meantime. I mean, he's been building a withered skelly farm for one thing. I put these here though. Day 43 and they still don't know I'm not one of them. So you know last time I was saying that I might want to build out of deep slate ore despite not being dock? Well, it turns out we have a dock on the server. Because if you go to the end of the mines, there's the tunnel bore. And look, there's not even any mob spawning because we're underneath the mushroom biome. You press no block, only once. Do not spam. Iconically, do not spam that. Ta-da. If you head out this way, and just keep on heading out this way. There we go. Oh my goodness. Then you might even find the skelly farm. And then you just kind of stand here, and then you walk, and then you whack. And I specifically have a pirate sword, and so I loot and scoot. Yeah, so this is where the skeletons came from, if that was unclear. I think I just saw a skull spawn. Yep, that's another skull. Also, if you head in here... Oh! Well, this is nice. There's like 2 ender chests in here even. Wow, that's luxurious. Yeah, this is looking a lot nicer than the last time I was here in this same episode. Ooh. Wow, lanterns and everything. Yeah, he's made an ender. Conveniently, I do need to heal my axe. Is this gonna be loud? No, because I turned it down. I'm smart. Apparently, they occasionally escape. They haven't yet. Oh, hello. Oh, there's more. And honestly, I haven't seen him around in a minute on this server. Aside from when he was putting this together and the Wither Farm and, you know, building these last 3 projects. I'm like, not gonna lie, we're the only 2 people really on this server. And sometimes it's like, you know, I could do more stuff on here, but why would I when I can simply play Satisfactory and Foundry? Which is what he's been doing. I have not been playing those. Oh, wow, you're really committed to this. He does know that that's gonna respawn the next time someone... Okay, it's fine. But yeah, apparently this is fine and good, and I don't know what was wrong with it, but he said he fixed it? Maybe it's just that it's now not raised? I don't know. I'm gonna leave you here. I know I'm not nearly done with nothing, but I think I'm gonna keep taking my time on this. We'll see how this goes. I'll try and record more of it, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Till then, please like you subscribe. I also think I need to do some science next time because we've got like 5 shulkers of coral plus some more, and I should like use it or something. But that'll be next time. Goodbye.
And with that, let's hit super fast build mode.
Gotta sleep. Hello? Where am I?